MLB The Show. It's the Nashville Sounds taking on the Norfolk Tides. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Almost ready to get underway here. Our starting pitcher in this one, Albert Suarez. Here's what you should keep an eye on. Not known for tremendous strikeout ability, so he's going to have to force weak contact with good command and movement. The defenders behind him are going to have to be ready to go because the hitters will probably be putting balls into play frequently. All right, ready to get this one started. Digging in next for the Sounds, Ernie Clement, and we're underway.
Oh!
Ground ball left side, Barrero. And out at first. So up next, Miguel Vargas. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Suarez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 36 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. This one in the air to right. Robertson under it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 away here, nobody on. Oliver Dunn, the next to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, looked pretty off balance that time. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Yu Darvish. Here's what to expect. We're in the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Jose Barrero.
Jose Barrero.
Strike! Woo!
Ball
That's
one
a
there.
ball.
And a challenge from behind the dish. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. And that ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, where they're committed to finding the ideal specs for your spectacles. Once you get glasses with them, you'll see the world in a whole new light. 1-2 offering. Swings at the big bender for the K. So digging in, Kobe Mayo. The windup and the pitch. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone. That's a strike. One out and the base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's got to be a confidence boost for him, making contact and frustrating this arm. And here's the 0-2. Got the batter swinging. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. So 2 out. Stepping to the plate now from Norfolk, Heston Kjerstad. Lifted in the air to right center. And the inning is over. The Sounds at the plate here in the second inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Brent Rooker.
Here comes the 0-1. And the count 1-2. And a
Oh.
curve misses outside. That one in the dirt. This one lifted to center field. Bradfield gets under it. And makes the catch. One out and the bases are empty. And here is Riku Nishida.
Riku Nishida.
Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up, the designated hitter, Jesus Made, went deep in last night's ball game. Fly ball out to right. That one's back there. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. No score here in the second inning. Fly ball to right. And that's the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, John Kenzie Noel. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. And the call stands, it was a ball. So they are now out of challenges. Ground ball to the right side, Clement. There's one down.
He's out.
Now it's the second
Batting
baseman,
fifth,
Brian
second
Ramos.
baseman, Brian Ramos.
Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He throws a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a slider, and occasionally mixes in a cutter. Struck out looking. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. 2 down now. Will Robertson digs in now. The 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. And that'll do it. We move on to the third inning. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Jackson Merrill. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jet Williams. This one is in there, and it's 0-1. We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Ben Rice. And that's in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out. To the top of the order we go. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Got it started a little too early there, strike 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. That's some textbook batting. found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position.
No,
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch.
Up.
And the strike zone swells in size. There's a strike. Merrill on second. Clement on at first with 2 away. Just
That's out the
missing
corner.
there. And now it's 3-2. And that'll load the bases. And now the first baseman, Oliver Dunn, 0 for 1. Gets under it, pops it up. Ramos settles under this one. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Bradfield Jr.
Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Struck the batter out without a swing. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Bases empty, 1 away. Digging in for the Tides, Luis Vazquez.
Hey.
Into center. Dives, what a play.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
So up next, Creed Willems.
Willa.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Next offering is down low. Williams. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Welcome back to Norfolk. Top 4 here. The batter now, Brent Rooker. Rooker, 31 years old, and he earned an All-Star Game selection last year. That one hit to right, and makes the grab. Nobody on with 1 out. And now the right fielder, Riku Nishida. First at bat was a strikeout. In the air, right field. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Jesus Made. And
Ball
takes
one.
low for ball one. We're in the fourth inning, no score. That's great pitching to establish the heater in on the hands. After the foul, the hitter has a lot of territory to cover. Ground ball to first. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Welcome back. The
Leading
Tide's
up
at the
for
dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The third baseman, Coach.
While you're here in Norfolk, check out all the murals on buildings around town. There's some really excellent public art. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. That one fouled hard the other way. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Swing and a miss. That's a K. One gone leading off the fourth.
Designated hitter.
One out and the bases are empty. And now at the plate, Kobe Mayo. Went down on strikes the first time through. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's two down. Two away here, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. That's in for a strike.
No!
The Tides with a 0 in the hit column so far. And a strike in there. On the ground to third, Vargas. Whips it to first. Out with room to spin. We're in the top half of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Fly ball out to left field. Kjerstad under it. Gets there. Got it. Bases empty,
Now
one away.
batting, the
Stepping in,
shortstop,
Jet
Jet
Williams. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Swing and a miss. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Willems.
He's out.
Just barely. 2 away on the
Now
strikeout.
batting.
Here's the catcher, Ben Rice. Scoreless
Rice.
ball game, but now you've got to deal with a hitter with some significant power. Got to be cautious when you're facing a hitter
Nope,
who can
come
really
on.
slug like this. We're in the top of the fifth inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swings through it. Swing and a miss. Bottom half of the fifth,
Leading off
and the
for
Tide's
the
batting.
Tide, the first baseman, John Kenzie. No hell.
Hey!
He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Comes up empty, strike 2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And there's one away. Nobody on with one out. Brian Ramos now at the plate. Caught looking the first time up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Bases are empty with 2 away. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Will Robertson. Up the middle, and there's a hit. That keeps the inning going.
Now batting,
Enrique
the
Bradfield
center
Jr.,
fielder,
the next to hit. Struck out looking the first time
Right.
up. So far, he's thrown more than 80% first pitch strikes, which is driving this excellent outing. If he keeps it up, he could work very deep into this one. And that's the inning. On to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. It's in and out of the glove. But the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out. Bases empty, 1 away. Getting in next for the Sounds, Miguel Vargas. One out and the base is empty. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Oliver.
Next up for the Sounds, Oliver Dunn. Line, and that's a base knock. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Great bat control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep, and calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. Force play is now in order. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Riku Nishida, 1 for 2. Oh-2, rocks and fires. That one
That's
almost
ball.
got the hitter. That'll back him up a bit. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge K there. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Jesus Made. Pops this up on the infield. Ramos drifting towards this one. And that's that.
Yeah, I'ma take it higher. Spit fire to a day I retire. Yeah, dudes need to get your minds right, get your rhymes tight, cause you ain't spitting fire. Not at all, so I got it.
We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Vazquez.
Yeah.
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Late on that fastball. Grounder to second, Clement. 1 away. Good sinker there, got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Creed Willems. Grounded out the first time. Grounder to third. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And the throw takes too long to develop, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now
Cooper
playing
Pratt
third base,
coming into the game
number
now as the injury
87,
replacement.
Cooper Pratt.
One away and a runner at first. Next to hit, Jose Barrero, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Ball. Low.
Impressive efficiency. On the this game. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Craig Yoho.
Yoho.
On the ground to the left, Pratt. The throw to second is offline. 1 out and 2 on. Kobe Mayo will hit next. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Bash down the right side, but foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Next up for the Tides, Heston Kjerstad. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Got the strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. Top of the 7th here, Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Check swing, batter went around. And that is strike 1. Peguero, a righty with some serious heat, 29 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Fly ball very deep to right field. That one is back. It's off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Now
And he just missed hitting that one out of here. Sure seemed like it had enough pop off the bat. Just didn't get it at the right launch angle. Great swing, though. Now a chance to take the lead. And that's an opportunity they can't afford to squander this late in the game. Williams swings through it for strike 1. And that one gets by the catcher. And he goes down to third on the wild pitch. And a swing and a miss. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and 1 away now. Bunting for a hit. And he beats the throw. He's safe. That's a well-placed drag bunt for the hit. This next at-bat looms very large. And now, Ernie Clement, 1 for 3. Squares and gets it down the left side. The underhand flip. Not in time.
He's in there.
He beat it, and they've got the lead. Digging in next for the Sounds, Cooper Pratt came into the game on defense. First trip to the plate here. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second. And that's 2. Bottom of the 7th, John Kenzie Noel getting ready to hit.
John Kenzie Noel.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. 0-2, waves at that one. Gets a piece, stays alive. Ooh, he missed a chance to do damage there. Struck out swinging. And he looks to have picked up right where he left off. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Ramos. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Merrill moving under it. And quickly 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Will Robertson. In there for strike one. Swing and a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. That one's in there. Strike one. He's gonna hunt a pitch to drive because that could bring in the tying run from first. If he doesn't get that kind of pitch, he'll need to adjust and take a walk or just get a simple base hit. And a foul ball so he stays alive. And again on 0-2. In the air, out towards right center. Inning over.
For the tie,
Welcome back,
number
and a
38.
new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Grant Wolfram coming into a game by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Done. The leadoff batter looks at ball one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. This one high in the air, out to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. One out and the bases are empty. And next, the cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker. The outfielder's very deep. They don't want anything going over their heads. Broken bat here as he bounces this one to the right side. The flip, and they get the out. Next up for the Sounds, Riku Nishida. Not close with that one. Ball one. A little out front there, swings through it. Two down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top of the eighth. Strike two. Swings and misses. Bottom of the eighth, Luis Vasquez now at the plate.
Luis Vasquez.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. This to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Swings through it for the K. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the eighth. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Creed Willems. One out and the base is empty. Close one, but get the call. They turn things over to the southpaw, Yuki Matsui, charged with hanging on to this lead. In the air, along the left field line. And it's just foul. In the air to left. That one's back there. And that is a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Now two out. So two out. Now the third baseman, Jose Barrero. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The 0-1 offering. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And that puts the tying run on base. So digging in, Kobe Mayo. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pops this one up to the left side. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Jesus Made digs in now. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, Ramos. One down. Nobody on with one out. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. Oh, nice play. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jose Espada. Into the game with the bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jet Williams. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far. Swing, high fly down the right field line. And that is out number 3.
It's a hot topic. Know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience. And I know they all watch.
Bottom 9, Heston Kjerstad getting ready to hit. That one in there. It's 0-1. One-run game in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. In the air on the infield. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman, John Kenzie Noel. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Strike
Hey!
one. You're in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Swing and a drive. That one's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's the second
Now
baseman,
batting,
Brian
second
Ramos.
baseman, Brian Ramos.
Pops this one up. And that'll do it. The final 1-0. I'm Ben Gelman, and it's been a pleasure having you with us for minor league baseball on the show. Thanks for listening.